What's happening YouTube? So I just want to talk about this real quick. Does my ex have doubts about the breakup? So most likely, yes, they do. Okay. Now, look, they are leaning towards one end of the spectrum always, right? Now, just because they are leaning, a certain way, your mindset is going to be like, hey, let's work on things. They are still not ready to give to you yet. Relationships are about giving. There's going to be like a commandments video that I really need to make, because I'm getting the same. I've been constantly getting the same questions and the same things, same themes coming up. So one of them is relationships are about giving. So when somebody is not ready to give, right? See right there on the screen, it says they are not ready to give back to you. Just because they might miss you does not mean they're ready to be committed to anything. So something drove them away, some negativity in the relationship, some sort of issue. Okay. So they are having a problem with that. They have a mindset that the relationship is not going to be a good thing, for a good fit for them anymore. So changing that is always starting with no contact. They have to make sure that they are right about you before coming back, right? Because they know hurting you and putting you through a breakup is not a kind thing to do. And for them to get to that mindset, you have to start with no contact. You have to. There is no other way about it. You cannot sweet talk them, right? There's something called the illusion of action, which is going to be another commandment, right? People are always trying to they think, oh, if I can just say that one thing, we've been in love for 5 years, 10 years, whatever, a year, doesn't matter. I've known this person for X amount of time, therefore I can sway them. It's bullshit. That's not true. What they feel right now, and nothing trumps this. Logic does not trump emotion in this case. Most of the time it doesn't anyway. That's why I talk about the chart of emotions all the time. You cannot sway that emotion with logic. It does not work that way. They have emotionally come to a conclusion, and then through that emotion happening over and over again, they logically say, why am I with this person? That's where that comes from. They will take their sweet time before coming back and making a choice about moving on or coming back to you. This is called the relief stage, or in a stage of relief. They want to be away from you. They want to be apart. Oftentimes they will start coming around when the relief stage dies off, and they will eventually get lonely without you. So you guys have to do strict no contact for them to start thinking about you, missing you, wanting to be with you. And that's when the doubts will really start to rise up. Now, look, and this all is just advice from my years of doing this. So take this with a grain of salt. This is not all perfected science. But I promise you, by doing this, you're going to raise their respect level of you. They're going to realize that you actually enjoy and love your energy, okay? And because of that, they're going to say, well, I can't. Because when you start respecting yourself, they have no choice but to respect that energy, right? They still might walk away from you, but that's the best thing you can do. Messing with my camera. So you guys have to take the road of self-respect, and that will force their hand a lot better. Is it still going to be a guarantee? No, but it's still better than chasing and pursuing and pushing them further away from you, because that's what you're doing when you're chasing and pursuing. I'm going to make a video about that next. Coaching and all that stuff is down below.